What's up, guys? It's a beautiful day out here. The sun's getting ready to set. We got about an hour and a half of fishing. Me and Papa Jay back out here at the scene of the crime. I'm feeling kind of lethargic after going to Dixon's and smashing 12 tacos, but you know, I'm hanging in there. Already, first cast, he had one and I also had one, but the only thing I didn't have was the GoPro rolling, so I'm gonna fix that right now. This was the first time I tied up. I think these are called like Morning Glory, Morning Dew something. First time I just opened the bag and I threw one on and had one blow up on it. So I was like 2.5 foot off the dock too, or off the shore, sorry, not the dock. Let's keep it going.
That's a casting machine there. It really is. It does.
This is such a... I gotta stop. Ooh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I don't know if I'm in frame.
Dylan fogging me.
There it is. Something felt weird, man. It hit the water and it was just heavy, and I'm like, hold on. Hold on, something ain't...
They're tearing that red worm up. Huh?
I don't really know where I can stand. We'll just stand anywhere. Boy, that just hit the water and it got hard. I flopped it up once and I'm like, it's still, he's laying on it. There's two. I gotta send this to Craig. Craig's gonna be tired of me. Heck yeah. So there's nothing really even special about this rig. I got a slip bullet weight on here that allows it to hop through the water. And then I have this rigged weedless to where it's not getting caught up. You just have your hook barely hanging through, enough for him to get caught on, and then this will drag it down. And I mean, look at that action. It's just sitting there flopping in the water like this. Big old bass snack right here.
Hey, that just proves you don't have to have a $300 rod and reel.
My buddies have been asking me to kind of make some budget fishing videos. I should probably do that. I'm kind of waiting until I run out of, like, when the weather's not good and I won't be able to fish. That's when I'm going to start doing like extra stuff. But as long as I can stay on the water, then I want to keep making these videos. I like them a lot better. They're fun editing them too, because you get to see stuff you didn't see the first time. Okay, the bite was very short-lived. I got two. Jay got one almost in, but the sun's starting to come down and the bite just disappeared, and everyone that was around us kind of vacated. So we ended up coming back to where our little honey hole is on this side, and I got the other pole. I'd like to try to catch a catfish today. That's my goal, so stay tuned for that. Oh, if it's... Oh, Jay got one. Let's go all the way, Jay.
The old red worm.
The old red worm. Camera's rolling on you. Let's go.
Man, he jacked that worm up.
So here's my setup: treble hook, dough bait, sinker, and bobber. And I'm just gonna throw this out there and see what happens. That might be too far, but we'll see. And Jay's using that little midnight worm. I also might use that.
That's them ones you bought.
Yeah, it really is.
You know what it is? It looks like a real worm.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I thought the pink ones would work so good. Because of how much they look like a real worm. Or even if they don't, just because they're the color. Here's what I'm going to use on the bass pole. I got my foot just hanging out on this catfish pole.
How deep you got that set?
Like a foot.
Ain't enough. Oh, Dylan.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Something came up for the bobber. Oh my God, Jake.
You got something on that one?
I had.
Hey, I'm telling you, if you set that a little deeper, he tried to swallow that bobber.
I really don't think you're going to have to be far out here to do anything.
No. I'm just saying, if you had that set about 2 foot.
If they would have came and smoked the bait off there, I would have known it would have done more than...
Well, I hope you didn't get it.
I don't know. I don't think you
Let
did.
it sit there for a little bit. If something don't happen, then you better check.
Yeah, then I'll check it. We're just going to set this out like a little trout line.
Man, he smoked that.
I saw he hit that right there at the same time, and I had one over here, and I'm trying to dual fist my poles.
Dylan, he just tapped it.
Uh-oh, it's moving.
He just tapped it.
It's moving. It's moving.
Hey, take some of that slack out of your line, bud. Right there. He's gonna get it. Huh? I'm telling you.
Yeah, I've never caught a catfish.
You never have?
I don't even know how to handle one.
I'll show you how to handle
Okay.
it. Hey, you want to make sure you don't get near them barbs.
Yeah, I know they'll fin you pretty good. Are the end of their whiskers like, will they sting you or?
Look.
It should be right on the bottom. I'm not kidding. It should be hanging off.
Well,
like,
right there, you're set deep enough that if you cast it out there a little further, you need to set a little deeper. That way, look, it's got that. Ooh. You got that other pole out there?
Yeah.
You're good.
There it is, Jay.
Oh, he won. He
As
won.
soon as I set that thing down.
Hey, you gotta taste that barb. Huh?
Hope so.
No, that's why he let go of it.
Yeah.
I know. I fished cats too long, man. I know how they do. And he knows it's there. They'll be back.
I haven't catfished before, so Jay's going to show me. It's really not that deep right here on the side.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
I didn't think I needed it very deep, but
Right there.
it's at about 2.5 foot.
Yep.
Maybe
Cast her out there, and then it'll drift.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hope I don't snap my Zebco by standing on it. Daddy's double fisting Zebcos right now. Oh, look at that, right beside it again, Jay.
I know. They know it's there. That's what I'm telling you. Huh?
They gotta know it's there, man. That thing stank. That's one of the nastiest smelling baits.
That's what attracts them.
Yep.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Kind of cruising through here, so we're gonna move down a little bit. There it is, Jay. Whoa! It snapped that so fast. How am I supposed to get that? Whoa!
He snapped that dog.
That's a fish, though. All I wanted was my bobber back.
What color's on that?
The same one as you? He's cruising.
Trying to get away.
He's got some. Oh my gosh.
Keep your tip up.
He's straight. Come back this way, mister. Oh man, he's a big one. Holy cow. Oh, that's like the biggest. This is the biggest one I've caught here. He just took my Zebco and was just straight running with it. That doesn't really ever happen out here. Holy cow, Craig, look at this monster. Look at it, it's bigger than Papa J. Man, what an awesome time. I'm a little sweaty, but man, there ain't nothing that can compare to this. You could be swimming in a pool, ain't got nothing on fishing. That's kind of funny though, because my bobber's still floating out here and I was trying to get it and I cast over it and I was trying to pull my worm back through it, and as soon as I did, man, he slammed it. Uh-oh, Craig's messaging me back. He said, wow, that's crazy, you didn't tell me you were going. All right, we're sending this back out here. They're still hitting. That was probably the biggest one I've caught here in a while, so. My favorite part is how you can buy a whole bag of these for like $4. You don't feel as bad as when you lose. It doesn't really hurt your feelings that much losing a worm. But them rooster tails they're trying to sell over there at Bass Pro being 10 bucks a piece, man, that's enough to break your heart if you lose one of those. Wait, I think I have big circle hooks. Those are for catfish, aren't they? Yeah. There's one in here. Where's my other pole?
It's perfect time for catfish.
Yeah.
Bass fish.
I have two, Jay. I have two of these.
I've seen a couple, 2 or 3 in there.
If you want to switch to, let me know. Holy cow. I think I got my first catfish. Oh my God, they're pulling this so hard. No way. No way. Oh. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Just trying to get off there. Yeah, that's a cat. That's nice. That's a big old blue cat.
Get him up here, get him up here.
Here, squeeze him.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, I caught my first catfish.
Okay.
Oh my God. Check that out.
You got them pliers?
Let's see if I can get
He's
this
right
on
beside his mouth.
Holy, that's a big fish. There it is. Hooked up. Jay, here, hold this and I'm gonna show this off. Holy cow, I'm ecstatic. I've never caught a catfish before. Look at the size of this thing. I mean, he's great big. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for sticking around to the end of my video. This by far was one of my favorite videos that I've got. I don't know if it's just because of me catching my first ever catfish, that's huge, or if it's from the trial and error of the first one that I threw out there, just got stripped off the line, and then I just went back to bass fishing and just thinking, you know, maybe today wasn't the day for me to get a catfish. And then I forgot that I bought a couple of circle hooks and threw it in my hook box, and I'm really glad that I came to that realization because look what came of it, you know? I'm so excited. That's probably the biggest fish that I've ever caught. I think my second closest fish would probably be when we go down to Branson. It's in my banner on YouTube, actually, is the biggest fish that I ever caught, and it was a 3.5 pound trout. I mean, it was massive, but I mean, I was just ecstatic. The biggest fish that I've ever caught. Jay said it was easily 5 or 6 pounds, and I mean, it easily was. When the fish took my bait and took off running, I didn't know what to do. I'm literally laying on the side over here in the rocks, laying down, just holding my rod, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, because it's the first fish that I've ever had just take my line and run with it. I was like, do I just tire it out? Like, what if it slices my line? I was just sitting there holding on for dear life. I was like, please just let me reel this fish in. And I'm finally glad that I was able to get hooked up on a catfish. I've seen him out there countless times. I've seen other fishers pull him out, whatever. But it was my time. I will say it again. The old Zebco did it again. Everyone always likes to hate on the Zebcos for them being like really cheap and inexpensive rods, but Out of my whole rod setup over here, my Zebco is the only one that consistently reproduces. I mean, I can cast it out however I need to. This one casts probably 30, 40 yards farther than any of my other rigs, but I mean, it gets out there, and I mean, it's produced every time. So I'm forever grateful for my Zebcos. A lot of people hate on them, but it just goes to show that you don't need the most expensive gear to get fish. So I'm really glad that I can bring that to fruition and show you guys how easy it is. If I can't catch a fish, there's a problem. I try to keep my my tackle bag pretty stocked up with everything. I wasn't all that prepared for catfishing, but now I do know what I would need for me to do this more often. The gloves were definitely a big help. It helped me kind of hold on to it. The hemostats were absolutely no help for getting that circle hook out. We struggled for a minute or so. It just kept slipping off that circle hook. If I'm going to catfish more, I already had a couple flashlights. I had a headlamp. I actually had needle nose pliers. Just kind of some important things to think about. And that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for sticking around. Be sure to check out my other videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, drop a follow. Stay up to date on all these videos that we're producing, throwing out. And remember, fish after me. I can't even hold it. He's big. Holy cow.